What's up? In this video, I'm going to be showcasing the Vine Bloodline in SHINDO Life Roblox. Now this Bloodline is a 1 in 20, maxes out at level 800 I believe, and has 1 C-Spec mode, as well as 3 moves, alright? But yeah, let's just get into this video. Alright, first, let's showcase the Vine Bloodline moves, alright? So as I said earlier, you got 3 moves, right? So the first move is Vine Style Combine, alright? When you pop this first move, as you can see, you become this huge kind of vine looking thing, wraps around anybody that's near it and will stun them / do small damage every few seconds, kind of like Variety Mud, kind of like the Mud Pad, or like Iron Sands move, kind of stun move. Pretty decent move, you know, pretty big radius as well as a decent amount of damage and a good stun. But definitely not the best move out of this bloodline, alright? The Vine Bloodline, as I said, is a pretty good bloodline and has a lot more to offer. So let's get on to the second move here. Alright, so the second move is Vine Style Earthly Roots. So if we pop this move, as you can see, it's an insta-pop, and you basically become immune to all attacks. You can charge Chakra, although it does drain stamina quite quickly. You can also go through kind of objects, buildings, and you can't be attacked. You can't be touched. Nothing will be able to touch you when you pop this move. And there's no cooldown. As I said earlier, when your stamina runs out, this move runs out. So you can pop it like so, but as you can see, my stamina is draining extremely fast. Like, you can just kind of almost spam this. It has like a 2-second cooldown, so it's sort of not spammable, but at the same time, like, as you can see, you can go into objects with this. Even maybe that's probably not what you're going to want to do, though. You can go through a lot of stuff with this. It's a very, very powerful move, and that, as you can see, I can just go in here if I wanted to. But yeah, that is the second move, Vine Style Earthly Roots. Alright, now onto the third move, Vine Style Vine Multiples, alright? I'm going to head over to one of these logs so I can really show you what this move does. Obviously, I don't have enough stamina, so let me just head over there real quick. And when you pop this move, it actually gives you shadow clones, like Vine shadow clones, that move extremely fast. As you can see, they have your C-Spec equipped, and they deal 5k damage per hit with a chance to put in a bomb. So there's a chance that they'll actually plant a bomb on the target. But yeah, this is a very, very powerful move. When you move in with these kind of AIs, they will deal high damage and kind of keep your enemy occupied. And then obviously the C-Spec. I'm going to get into the C-Spec later on in the video, but this is kind of what it looks like. And just a little hint, you can actually travel underground, alright? That's pretty crazy. But let's get into these moves a little more in depth. I'll explain a little more about them, and we'll see what they look like against an actual opponent. We'll see this first move especially, alright? But yeah, let's take a look. Alright, now that I got AIs, let's use this first move, Vine Style Combine, alright? So we can pop this like so. As you can see, they'll get hit by those vines, they'll get stunned. You can do whatever you want while they're stunned. And they actually get stunned quite a bit, alright? As you can see, it cancels a lot of hand signs as well as stops them from really doing anything to you. A very, very solid first move, I would say. And maybe one of the better moves in this bloodline. However, there are some pretty good ones still to come. But let's use this move one more time here. You can pop it like so. As you can see, that stun is very powerful. You can pop all kinds of moves while they're stunned. And they can't do anything about it. They're just stuck there, you know, to their own demise, alright? A very solid first move. You know, let's move on to this second move here. Alright, let's get on to the second move of the Vine Bloodline, alright? The immunity move. So if I get these guys to come and attack me here, as you can see, I can pop this move, and they can't attack me. I can charge my Chakra, really can do whatever I want, and I can also travel relatively fast, alright? All while them not really being able to attack me. Obviously, when the move runs out, they can't attack me just like then. But when it's popped, alright, they can't touch you. There's nothing they can do, and you're basically immune to every single kind of attack, as well as having the ability to, like, go through any natural obstacles. Like, as you can see, they can't hit me. Pop it again. And it honestly is a very, very nice counter, because this is almost spammable, alright? As you can see, you can spam it. It does eat up your Chakra, though, when you try and spam it. But, you know, it's a solid second move, alright? I would definitely give it a solid rating. I think the only downside is that it's not quite spammable, as it does take up a decent amount of Chakra each hit. Now let's get on to the third move of the Vine Bloodline, alright? This move is the Vine Style Vine Multiples, alright? We can pop it like so. And as you can see, our little vine clones will come out and start to attack our enemies, dealing very high damage and just hitting them quite a lot. It does have a decent cooldown, but other than that, it's actually a very solid move. Alright, these vine shadow clones will do 5k damage a hit, and as I said earlier, we'll have a chance to plant a bomb on your enemies. Alright, so that they get hit by a paper bomb. Here it is again. As you can see, our little vine guys will come out and attack our enemies and actually do really high damage. So it's a solid move. Now let's get onto this C spec, okay? So if we hold down C to pop it, and then you need level 800 to actually equip this, you get this vine mode, alright? And this mode actually puts you half in the ground. So what you can do is when you run, you're invisible to everyone, alright? Nobody can see you. You can travel through most things with relative ease, alright? And you can actually sprint with this mode, and you travel pretty fast. I'm pretty sure you can go up trees like this too, although it is very glitchy. You can travel through walls, as you can see. Very easy just to travel through these walls. Kind of exit the map if you want to. But other than that, I would say it's a very solid C-spec, alright? It's somewhat glitchy, as you can see right here. I'm like technically not in the map, even though I am. And then when you try and charge your chakra, when you try and pop any moves, as you can see, sometimes it might glitch out, alright, especially with some of these moves. And you stand up, it can end up glitching out and glitching you out of the ground. But it is a solid C-spec, alright? You're in the ground and you're pretty much hidden. But let's look at this, C move, alright? So if we hit block and C, as you can see, we get these vine kind of reskins of the wood bloodline, dealing decent damage. And then as you can see here, I've glitched and it doesn't let you back in the ground, so it's like a one-time thing. What I also want to show you though is you have special attacks, alright? You deal 11k damage per hit, and you have this extra vine on your arm, so you kind of are able to hit a little further than you would normally. I do not believe there's a Q spec, alright? Yeah, there's no kind of special Q spec. But I would say it's a solid bloodline, alright? It does have a really nice C-spec. Now, as you can see here, I am glitched. So if you want to fix that glitch, all you have to do is re-equip the C-spec. And then as you can see, that is fixed. You're back into the ground. Let's look at this C-spec one more time. As you can see, when you pop it, the vine will kind of smash into your opponent. You can pop many other moves while you're kind of there. Do whatever you really want to. And as you can see, that extra damage from that vine arm is really coming in handy here. And yeah, that's pretty much the vine bloodline, alright, in Shindo Life. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe because it helps the channel. And leave in the comments what you want me to do next, alright? I do read the comments, alright? And just tell me what you want to do next. But other than that, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day, and bye.